Well, it's been a fucking minute. Ladies, gentlemen, other kin, beast men, beast women, scalies, A's, AIs, and everybody else watching. This is Voicing Vscape, and this is your host Madman, and this is Madamantium, my Vscape character. So, if you don't know, I play on a very autistic, low population RuneScape server. And the name of that server is Vscape, www.vidyascape.org, VIDYASCAPE. It's a server that started on 4chan's Video Game Generals board in 2014. They are basically... I don't know if it's actually complete now, technically. In terms of quests, I think there's only one quest left to add, and it will have everything that the 2007 version of RuneScape had. The community's pretty chill. Mods are chill, developers are chill, everybody's chill. It's a good time. So, I have a couple of accounts on this game, and this is my main. These are my stats. Yes, there's an XP multiplier. It's times 2.25 globally. So the grind is not as hellish as it used to be. They just added a profanity filter, so if you're triggered by no words, you can use this, or you can shut it off. It's up to you. Now, with all that out of the way, we are going to do this new quest that was just added, King's Ransom, which is a quest I have not done maybe ever. I think if I did do it, I did it like 10 years ago on RS3. So I have no clue what it entails. I think I have all the items. Let's dive right in, shall we? And talk to the gossip.
Oh, I remember you. You're the one that discovered Lord Sinclair's murderer. Well, I can tell you, strange things are afoot once again.
Really? What's happened?
Well, you didn't hear it from me, but I've heard the Sinclair family have vamoosed, just up and left the mansion.
You mean they let the murderer get away?
Of course not. Anna's safely locked in the Sears Village jail. She'll be going to trial soon, so I've heard.
Anna? Is that who they arrested? I thought... Never mind.
Yes, the guards received evidence from one of the family members that conclusively proved that Anna did it. She's the one who took a shit in the bathtub. I mean, she was drunk on absinthe, but I mean, like, who the fuck shits in a tub? Like, the toilet's right there, bro. Anyway, all other evidence was thrown out, along with the shit. It was that good. So they arrested her, and soon the case will go to court.
So why is it a big deal that the Sinclairs have left then? Maybe they wanted to get away from the memory of their father's death. And their shitty bathtub.
Well, it wouldn't be suspicious at all, but King Arthur has also disappeared. No one has seen him or the knights in quite a while. Quite a coincidence, don't you think? Really gets the noggin jogging, really gets the brain train steaming out of the station.
Yeah, you need to tone it down, mate. Right. Either way, this is curious. Maybe I should investigate it.
Again, you didn't hear it from me, but I believe the guard in the garden is also investigating it. Wait a minute, guard? Guard-N? Guard in garden? My god, it's all connected. Anyway, he might be able to tell you more.
Alright, let's talk to the garden guard. Here he is.
Good day, Madamantium. I'm afraid we meet under strange circumstances again.
Isn't it circumstances, not... You know, I'm not even gonna bother. So I've heard. The town gossip informed me that something was amiss. I've come to offer my assistance, as usual.
Finally, that man serves a purpose, other than the purpose he serves on Saturday nights. Oh shit, did I say that out loud? Anyway, I'm glad to have your help. I'm baffled again and my hands are tied.
How so?
The Sinclairs have disappeared, though I'm not sorry to see them go. I mean, I've got the whole mansion to myself. Just, pro tip, if you're gonna squat here like me, avoid the bathtub on the second floor. Anyway, what worries me is the disappearance of King Arthur and his knights around the same time.
They haven't returned to their other realm, have they?
No, there's no evidence to suggest that. Look, it never sat well with the Sinclair children when their old man gave the castle to King Arthur and moved to the family to this mansion. I suspect the murder of old Sinclair was just the first step in a deeper plot to retake their birthright. Agartha.
Right, Agartha. So how goes the investigation then? What evidence have you gathered so far?
That's the problem. The Seers Village Council has forbidden the guards from breaking into Camelot or the Sinclair mansion for further investigation. I mean, that hasn't stopped me from, raiding the fridge, sleeping in the beds, that sort of thing. Their shower pressure's a lot better than in my hovel, I'll tell you that much. They claim it's a breach of privacy or something like that. My suspicions mean nothing without proof to back them up, but I can't get proof without losing me job.
Which is why you're happy to see me, right? A rogue party could break into the mansion and investigate further without fear of losing their job. Is that about the size of it?
Exactly. It's like you've done quests in this game many times before or something. I'm sure you'll manage to find a way into the house.
Right, time for some good old-fashioned B&E. Okay, bing, break them on the east side of the mansion. Okay, alright.
Investigate smashed window.
Break smashed window. Let's do it.
Pew! Should we turn on sound effects? Why the hell not? Okay. Got to do some super sleuthing here. I cannot take the flimsy dagger. The guard will need it as evidence. Oh god, what do we do now? Locations. I'm totally not reading a guide. I'm just thinking out loud, guys. No worries. Let's search these bookcases here, see what we can find. Guess we can't take any of the items yet. Or no, these are from the previous quest. These are from that murder quest, aren't they? Is anything in the drawers? Anything in the bed? Dining room on the first floor. Address that was never filled out. Okay, so dining room?
Ahaha! A scrap of paper. How suspicious.
Can I not take this? Oh, there it is. Meet it, Count. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We'll read it when we have the full thing. What do we have up here? Next piece should be in the library. There it is. Okay. We get a free Black Knight helm. Ooh, hell yeah. We combine these fucking things? No, this is different, isn't it? Okay, change of address form. Alright. First 3 pieces of evidence achieved. Might as well turn the music on. Why the hell not? It's so fucking loud, though. I feel like I can't hear myself think. Fuck that. Alright, let's talk to this guy again.
Any luck getting into the mansion? Do you get some evidence?
I have proof of foul play.
You present the guard with the black full helm.
This armor resembles Black Knight armor. In fact, it is Black Knight armor. I don't know why I didn't just say that and instead said it resembles it. Anyway, the only Black Knights on this side of White Wolf Mountain are those that work for Morgan le Fay. She's a crotchety old bitch, I'll tell you that much.
Exactly, and we know Morgan le Fay has a history of harassing Merlin and King Arthur. Since there's no sign of a struggle inside the Sinclair mansion, we can only assume the knights were there by request.
Well, that's true. We don't know why the Sinclairs have actually gone to Camelot. For all we know, the knights were just there for social reasons.
Social reasons.
That's what I said. Social reasons.
Like fucking?
Any luck getting into the mansion?
I already told you I did. Look, I have proof the Sinclairs have left.
You present the guard with the change of address form.
A form? What does this prove?
That they changed addresses, you mongoloid. Don't you see? The Sinclairs have left for good. They premeditated their departure from the mansion.
Of course. Unfortunately, they filled in all the form except where their new address is. Bit of an oversight there.
I've also got some proof the Sinclairs... Sorry, I'm a bit drunk. I have proof that links the Sinclairs to Camelot.
You present the guy with a scrap of paper. I've gone to the desert, probably on a vision quest, or maybe to fight some kind of foreign war using our taxpayer dollars. They're meeting up with a camel.
No, it's not a camel, like the animal. The note isn't whole. They were writing the word Camelot. They were meeting at Camelot. This is our evidence to connect the Sinclairs to King Arthur.
Oh, right, that makes a lot more sense. With this evidence and the armour you brought me, we know they had intentions to do harm to King Arthur. Thank you, Madamantium. We've all the proof we need to present to Sears Village Council of Nand and Cute Boy, spinning in the bank, just like old times. Wait a minute, no one who doesn't play this server's going to get that reference. Anyway, we can present this to the council, tell them something suspicious is going on. They'll review the evidence and hopefully give me permission to take a team to Camelot. Shouldn't be too difficult to get to the bottom of this, just like I got to the bottom of the gossip last Saturday night. Wink, wink.
Yeah, TMI, dude. TMI. When did you expect to go to Camelot? Perhaps I could assist you. Since, I really don't think that you and whoever you're going to bring with you are going to have any chance of accomplishing anything.
Well, that's a bit rude, mate. But you're probably right. Oh, the Sears Village Council convenes in a month or so. I'll present it then. No doubt they'll want a few days to review the evidence. We'll go sometime after that. If none of the other guards are on holiday. Well, there are only 4 of us,
What? A month or more? King Arthur could be in a grave danger. Morgan Le Fay is involved, and she is not one to be trifled with. One of the Sinclairs has already committed murder. Who's to say another won't? And you're going to wait a month?
I have to follow procedure. My hands are tied, just like they were tied last Saturday night.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
However, we're a rogue adventurer to take matters into their own hands, kind of like Batman. That would be pretty cool.
Hi, what then?
Well, if I were Batman, I would learn as much as I could about the Sinclair family history.
That's all the advice you can give?
Well, often the best historians are the town gossips. The town gossips. Long conversations, good wine, candlelight. I'd start there. But find your own gossip, I already got my own. Good luck, brave adventurer.
You are a sad, strange little man, and I pity you. Alright, so now, we gotta talk to another gossip, or do we have to... Oh, it's the same guy? Okay, alright. Thought we'd have to go to Sears Village to talk to somebody else. Hello again. Can you tell me about the Sinclair family history? Their history? What a lurid tale that is. Why, I could go on for hours. Well, I don't really have hours. Can you condense it? I suppose. Such a party pooper. What do you want to know? Tell me about the family. I've heard plenty about each of them, but I'll try to keep it as short as I can. Old Lord Sinclair was a well-respected man this side of White Wolf. He was great friends with King Uthas and did many good works for the kingdom. His children, on the other hand, were spoiled and horrid. They cared for no one but themselves and gave themselves such airs. Each had their own vice, just like I do. But I didn't expect any of them would be driven to murder. That's a little too kinky for me. Right. What have they been up to since the arrest of their sibling? Oh, they've been living very quietly. Nice change from the norm, but almost too quietly. I always thought they'd get into more trouble. No good will come from them, let me tell you. But good will come from me. All right, none of that. Just tell me about the mansion. The mansion? Well, the mansion's quite new. Originally, the Sinclair family lived in Camelot, although it went under a different name then. It was called Camelot. I don't like you. When King Arthur and his knights appeared, old Lord Sinclair agreed with King Ulthas that the knights had greater need for the castle than the Sinclair family. So, Lord Sinclair had the mansion built, picked his family up and vacated. I mean, it's not that far. It's kind of just down the road. The children were furious with him, though, for doing this.
They felt themselves far better than the knights, and felt insulted at having to live in a stuffy mansion. So, they got a brand new house with its own garden, and fountains and all this crap, and they were still butthurt about having to leave a castle that was just down the road. I mean, Camelot's nice, don't get me wrong, but bloody hell, what a bunch of spoiled brats. What happened next? Well, you should know best. Anna killed her father. Poor man. Can you tell me anything more about Anna Sinclair? Anna? Well, the guards are keeping her in the jail in the courthouse in Sears Village. I hear she's been acting like a royal pain. But what is she like? Like her personality? Can she be reasoned with? Oh wait, she's a woman. Never mind. Reasoned with? She's a woman. I know, dude, I just said that. Jesus Christ. Look, I hear she's being so unreasonable that no lawyer in Gillinor will represent her. Not even the guy who represented Epstein. She's going to get a guilty verdict for sure. Still, I go and visit her at Sears Courthouse sometimes and try to keep her spirits up. You know, I juggle, I do balloon animals, that sort of thing. Balloon animals? Yeah, balloon animals, you know. You inflate balloons, then you twist them into little animal shapes. How do you inflate the balloons? Never mind. Don't answer that.
Okay, on to Sears Village, I believe.
The comfy nostalgia of a early 2000s browser clicking game. Nothing quite measures up to it. Nothing in the world.
Now, where's the fucking courthouse? Is it this building? I'm gonna assume it's the one with the giant columns and the jail inside. Our assumptions have proven correct.
Hello, Anna? Do you remember me? Yes. You were that nosy person asking all those questions about Daddy's murder.
So he's Daddy now, is he? Right. If he was so dear to you, why did you kill him?
I didn't. No one will believe me. It was my brother. He set me up.
But there's hard evidence against you.
It's forged, I swear. I never touched that dagger or poisoned me father.
I didn't come here just to chit-chat. I need to know where your family has disappeared to. I have suspicions they've reclaimed Camelot.
How should I know? I've been locked up here since you stuck your nose into our family's business.
I'll stick my nose into the business you left in the tub, you disgusting bitch. Well, I'll be off then. Have fun spending the rest of your life in jail.
Wait! I might know how to find them, but I need a favour from you in return.
Name your price.
I need a defence lawyer. None of the ones around here will represent me, not even the one that represented Cosby. They all think I'm guilty.
Maybe it's because you are guilty, you stupid bitch. Your sibling offered hard proof you did it.
No, he didn't. He just saw me in the room. Why does everyone believe him just because I took a crap in the tub? I was drunk. Do you know how strong absinthe is? Can't you see he framed me? I was the scapegoat, so they could all inherit their fortunes and live the good life.
Why should I believe you? As far as I know, you did kill your father.
I don't care if you don't believe me. I know I'm innocent. But I'm also the only one that can show you how to get into Camelot. There's a secret passage that I discovered as a child when we lived there.
So let me get this straight. If I agree to get you a not guilty verdict at trial, you promise to tell me how to get into the secret passage that will lead me straight into Camelot.
That's about the size of it, yes.
Right, well, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I want that quest cape back. I'll go start gathering evidence.
Try speaking to the servants at the mansion. They'll probably be able to give you a useful testimony. Wait, take this.
She hands you a thread.
You can use it as evidence.
Of what, your guilt?
No, show it to the servants, you daft cunt. You'll find one of my siblings wears similar colours.
Right, back to the mansion. The riveting back and forth from here to the mansion. Man, I gotta stop Putting off training construction. I gotta get 75, then I could do the whole altar thing, get my 5k dragon bones buried. I got so much to do and so much time. Okay. Oh shit, can we just skip this? Ooh. So the guide for this quest on Old School is saying you can just skip the evidence gathering section and just get the not guilty verdict. Asking the servants does not advance the quest. Is that different in this? No, this probably has to be... That probably has to be done. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. 6 servants, 2 of them outside the mansion before we okay, first question. Okay, so we gotta talk to everybody again.
Get more content, let's do it!
I hear you're the defense lawyer for Anna now. I don't envy you that task. How can you possibly know that already? I just walked back from the bloody courthouse. I'm the town gossip. I'm supposed to know this stuff. Are you preparing for the trial?
Well, I'm going to talk to the servants and see if I can learn anything new from them. But other than that, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, my father was in the guards. He was never home very much. Kind of explains a few things about me, if you catch my drift. Anyway, he attended many trials. As a defense lawyer, you need to disprove any evidence presented by the prosecution. Disproving it gives reasonable doubt as to whether or not your client actually committed the crime.
But how do I know what evidence will be presented?
Some of it will be the evidence you found, the dagger, the poison, the thread, etc. There was also an eyewitness saying they saw Anna tamper with Lord Sinclair's dinner. Start asking questions about those things and see where you get.
Alright, let's talk to the guard.
I'm representing
Fuck. I fucked up the joke, guys.
I'm representing Ghislaine Maxwell as a defense lawyer. That's a good one. Ooh, I needed a laugh.
Yeah, I was just joking. I'm representing Anna. I have to prove she's innocent.
What? Well, the proof against her is conclusive. Someone saw her tamper with Sinclair's dinner.
What, did she take a shit in it?
Well, yes. She did, but she had a lot of absinthe before that. And that's not the tampering I'm talking about. Talking about poisoning it.
One of her siblings claims to have seen that, but who can say if they're telling the truth? Besides, it's for King Arthur. Anna's the only lead I have on how to find the king and his knights.
This is a sad, sad day. I can't stop you from doing it, but I wish with all my heart you wouldn't. You'll be aiding a murderer.
Okay, bro. Let's go back into the mansion. Fuck is this? Click box for that window. Okay. Let's talk to Calvin and Hobbes over here.
I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defense lawyer. No, that's not a joke. I need to ask you some questions about what happened the night of Lord Sinclair's murder.
Didn't you already ask me questions about this? You were investigating the case and got all that evidence. Besides, Anna was proven guilty by one of her own siblings.
Well, circumstances have changed. Anyway, I need to ask you some questions. Tell me about the night of the murder.
I was tidying the bedrooms most of the afternoon and then assisted Louisa in the kitchen preparing dinner. I gave Lord Sinclair's dinner to Mary and shortly thereafter heard her screaming. Seems Anna had taken a crap in my Lord Sinclair's soup. She really needs to lay off the absinthe, if you know what I mean.
Right. Where did you see Anna Sinclair on that fateful night?
I'm afraid I didn't see her. I didn't meet anyone when I walked from the bedrooms to the kitchen.
Tell me about the dagger. Did you ever see Anna in possession of it?
No, I only saw Lord Sinclair handle it.
No one else ever touched it?
Well, now that you have me thinking about it, I believe I saw David handle it once. Not really sure what he was doing with it, but I do remember him looking at it. Perhaps I should have mentioned that during the last quest in this quest chain.
That's wonderful. Why didn't you mention it in the last quest? Means I could have been planted to make it seem like Anna did it.
I only thought of it now. Sorry, my lad. Bit of the old dementia.
know that.
Can you tell me which Sinclair family member this thread belongs to?
I'm not sure. Could be Anna's or David's.
So you can't identify the owner of the thread for certain?
I'm afraid I can't.
Tell me about the poison. And no, I don't mean the first soup incident, I mean the real poison.
Yes, well, there were various chores around the house that required poison.
Do you remember who bought it?
Personally, I don't. I don't know about the others.
Okay, well, that seems to be his dialogue exhausted. Let's talk to the friendly cookie over here.
I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defence lawyer. I need to ask you some questions about what happened the night of Lord Sinclair's murder.
Fuck, I'm blanking on a voice for this chick. Let's do a Russian accent. Why the hell not? Russian babushka. Let's do that. Oh, shit. Hold on. Calibrating. Vocal cords. Realigning.
About the murder, well, there's not much to tell, honestly. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I really need some answers. Tell me about the night of the murder. I was with Hobbs, the butler, and Mary, the maid, in the kitchen. We were preparing borscht for dinner. I gave Mary Lord Sinclair's meal and sent her on her way.
So you didn't see Mary deliver the food to Lord Sinclair?
Of course not. I was here cooking. She was taking the meal to him. That's when she found the body.
Then someone could have tampered with the meal while she was on the way.
I can't imagine how. Mary carries the meal right in front of her the entire way. But now that you mention it, I do remember seeing Anna Sinclair hanging about in the kitchen earlier that day. She looked a bit shifty. Maybe drinking the old absinthe, you know.
Right, I hear a lot about that. That doesn't bode well. When did you last see Anna Sinclair on the night?
I was in the kitchen almost all day. But I did see her while I was cooking the evening meal.
What did she do?
Stuck her tongue out at me, took a crap in the sink, and wandered away. Useless girl.
Well, that's not very conclusive. Did you ever see Anna in possession of the dagger that was found embedded in Lord Sinclair's body?
Not that I can remember. None of the children seemed to pay attention to it, as it was just a replica and not worth anything.
Did you see anyone else in possession of it?
I suppose Mary dusted it now and then, but I think it just sat on one of the bookshelves.
Can you tell me which Sinclair family member this thread belongs to?
It could be either Anna's or David's.
So you can't identify the owner of the thread for certain?
I'm afraid not.
What can you tell me about the poison?
I told Carol to buy some for the drain. You know, it helps clean the shit down when Anna has her little episodes. I haven't had a clue if she actually did or not. She really paid me any heed.
Who else bought poison?
I don't know. The Sinclairs were so stingy about money that I'm surprised any of them bought any.
Okay, cool. All right, we've talked to the kindly old babushka. We've talked to Calvin and Hobbes. We've talked to this dude. Oh no, that's Stanford. Where's David? I guess we gotta talk to these guys too. Let's go upstairs first, then we'll talk to these two guys when we're outside. Okay, Mary, here we go.
I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defence lawyer so I can get my quest Kate back. I'll need to ask you some questions about what happened the night of Lord Sinclair's murder. I don't like talking about that night. God, I'm so fucking tired. My OnlyFans is not paying out what it used to. I'm starting to think it may have been a bad idea to show my body to everyone. Just so I could make like $5,000 a month for 3 months. It's so stressful. I still have nightmares about it.
Right, sorry to put you through that again, but I really have to get some answers. Can you tell me about the night of the murder?
Well, I was doing a fan request that night. It was awful. He wanted me to I don't even think I can say it on YouTube. Anyway, it started out normally. I was in the kitchen with Hobbs and Louisa, getting a snack and helping with dinner. They gave me Lord Sinclair's meal, I went to deliver it, and I found him... There. I don't need you to tell me any more about that, or your OnlyFans. What about on the way to the study? Did you see Anna then? No, I didn't pass Anna. I'm sure of that. I think I passed one of the other young Sinclairs, though. A man. Really? So you can't place Anna at the murder scene, but there was a man there? I mean, there's only 3 guys. You all live in the same bloody house. Was it David, Bob, or Frank? I can't remember, okay? It was dark. I don't do my filming during the day for obvious reasons. I just remember it being a man. Oh, that's great news. Did you ever see Anna in possession of the dagger that was found embedded in Lord Sinclair? Not that I can think of. Are you sure? Not really. I can't remember who handled it, okay? I have to do a lot of weed to cope with the emotional stress of my job, and it affects my short-term memory, alright? Can you tell me which Sinclair family member this thread belongs to? Either Anna or David. God damn it. Right, what can you tell me about the poison? Nothing really, I didn't buy any. Do you know who did? No, I was upstairs OnlyFansing when the salesman came by, so I don't know, until after he left, that he'd been here. Did we already ask her about Anna? Oh, okay. What did you last see Anna that night? I was cleaning myself, near the library. I saw her come into the room. Right. What was she doing? Nothing really, just wandering. So she wasn't acting suspicious? No, nothing like that. Did you see her anywhere near the scene of the murder? No, I never did. And I walked from the kitchen to Lord Sinclair's room, so I would have. Very interesting. That's very helpful.
Okay, let's talk to these other motherfuckers. Oh, Donovan, always hammer in hand, gut protruding. A true Thor.
Hey, Donovan, bro. I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her defense lawyer. I need to ask you some questions.
Donovan. This quest is really stretching my fucking vocal abilities, my ability to make interesting voices. So many fucking different characters all at once.
But she was proven guilty. There was even evidence.
Well, I have my doubts. Can you tell me about the night of the murder?
I went to bed early, as I'd been up very early, fixing some garden equipment and definitely not watching Anna's OnlyFans.
Right. So you didn't see or hear anything unusual?
No, I'm a very heavy sleeper. I didn't even hear the maid scream when she found the body. Louisa the cook had to come wake me.
When did you last see Anna Sinclair on that night?
Let's see. I'd finished up early for the day and was heading to bed, with my phone in hand, hammer in the other, if you know what I mean. I can't remember seeing anyone on my way there.
Are you certain?
Pretty certain. I usually try to avoid being near any of the Sinclairs, especially when I've got my hammer in my hand.
Yeah, I get the innuendo, bro. Can we just cut to the chase? Did you ever see Anna in possession of the dagger?
I seem to remember her looking for it a few days before the murder.
Well, that's not good. What about this thread? Do you know whose it is?
I'm not sure. Probably Anna's or David's.
God damn it, do they wear the same fucking clothes or something?
Yes.
What can you tell me about the poison?
Nothing much. I didn't buy it and don't remember who did.
Right, so you don't remember anything useful at all?
No.
Alright, well, we're done with these idiots. Let's head the fuck out of here, and we'll see if talking to the groundspeople reveals anything else.
Zoop. Ah, Pierre. Hey, Pierre. Look, mate, I'm having a real rough time with this quest. My throat's getting sore. I just need you to answer some questions about the night of the murder. Oh, that is too bad for you. Isn't it a bit of a conflict of interest, considering you were part of the investigation that proved she was guilty? No, it's not a conflict of interest at all. It's a totally different matter. Look, I really don't give a shit. I just need to ask you some questions. Can you tell me about the night? I fed the dog and went to the inn in town to drink some paint dinner. When I got back, the guards were all over the place. Where did you last see Anna Sinclair? Didn't see any of the family. I was strangling puppies in the back at the time. I was outdoors most of the evening, pissing in the bushes, Frenchman things, tending to things, then went back to town. Can you tell me which Sinclair member this thread belongs to? Anna or David? Sometimes David likes to steal Anna's clothes and put them on in front of the webcam, No, I don't know, and I don't want to know. Oui. Can you tell me about the dagger? The dagger? I think Lord Sinclair kept it in the library. It was only decorative, so Blank never paid much attention to it. Is there supposed to be a letter I in that dialogue box? Oui. But the developers, you see, they forgot it. So any of the family or servants would have had access to it? I suppose they would. What can you tell me about the poison? Oh, this poison is very good. What is this? 86 vintage. Oh, the paint dinner at the pub is the only thing that gets me going more than this. I love the taste. Anyway, the poison salesman came around the mansion and practically everyone bought some. Wait, everyone bought poison from him? Each of the Sinclairs, yes. They all had chores they were meant to do. Of course, I bought some for my own consumption, but I had a chat with that salesman. Whew, you have any idea how strong that stuff was? I woke up in the flower garden with my pants around my ankles. Just another Saturday night. It's just a small amount would be enough to kill a cow, though. So you're completely certain all the Sinclair children bought poison, and it would only have needed a small portion to kill Lord Sinclair? That's what the poison salesman said. I had a chat with him at the pub. That was another fine Saturday. Alright, look, I'm real sick of hearing about you guys and your escapades on the weekends, alright? Do what you want, I'll do the same. Can we just shut the fuck up about it? You need to take a few steps back, my friend, and take some deep breaths or something. You seem insecure, perhaps, about your own Saturday night activities. I don't want to talk about it. Look, this means someone could have used a small amount to frame Anna and then still have done their chore. That's great news. Okay, let's talk to the last motherfucker. Young Stanford, Stanford, I'm representing Anna Sinclair as her lawyer. I need to ask you some questions.
Why in Gillinor would you want to do that? That's a lost cause if I ever heard one.
I know, but Wait, what the hell's the deal with your voice? Doesn't really match the drapes, if you get my meaning.
You suggesting I should sound a particular way?
No, not at all. Just, making an observation.
What, like observing my skin color and then assigning a voice to me based on it? I thought we were past this. But it always comes back to haunt me.
Look, can you just tell me about the night of the murder?
Not all that much. I worked here till late. I was getting ready to come in for dinner when all the commotion started. Pierre had been drinking his little poison brew again, and I found him in the flower bed, and well, for a moment I lost control of myself.
Good Lord. Where did you see Anna Sinclair on the night?
She must have been in the house, since I didn't see her out here, which is where I was, with Pierre, as I mentioned a moment ago.
Look, you didn't hear the glass breaking when the window was smashed?
No, I was on this side of the garden with Pierre, and you can't hear much, when you're occupied with other things.
Right. I bet the dog was barking, is that it?
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about the dagger?
Not that I can remember. It was kept on display at some sort of replica of a great weapon. I'm not much good at history, so I can't remember any details.
Did you see anyone else handle it?
I think the maid may have dusted it, but I don't really know. Again, I work outside, in the bushes, with Pierre.
Can you tell me which of the Sinclair family members this thread belongs to?
Either Anna or David would be my guess.
God fucking damn it. Alright, last question. What about the poison?
Oh, this salesman came around selling this poison that could fix anything. Well, I think most everyone bought some to use for chores around the mansion.
Did you buy any?
No, but I requested one of the Sinclairs buy some to use on the compost. I can't remember if they did or not.
Did Anna Sinclair buy any poison?
Yes, she did. I definitely remember her buying some. I'm pretty sure she didn't use it for her chores either.
Oh, that's not good.
Right, well. Head to the lower level, but... okay, so... do we have to actually fuck with any of the evidence? I guess that's... I keep confusing this quest with the previous one, man. I guess we just... guess it's time to go to the courthouse. Get this shit rolling. Get that quest cape. This is a long-ass video, man. This is becoming a real thing. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll split this into 2 parts. We're going to go to the bank. Maybe Nand is here, is he? Oh, Dirac is here. And N13R Vosh. Vosh? Nervous? You nervous?
You nervous, bro? Sometimes I get nervous when Frylock's doing his experiments. But then, I realize when he's occupied, I can go to Meatwad's room and steal things. And that gives me great joy.
Alright, anyway. Okay, everybody. On that happy note, we're going to end the video here. This is going to be part 1 of 2. Hopefully, only 2. Might need a 3rd part. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. In any case, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed things. It's good to be back playing some Scape. If I don't take long breaks from this game, I get sick of it. So, you know, it's just the way it gotta be. Drink some water, hug a loved one, take some vitamin D, and, you know, keep yourself in good spirits wherever you have to. Take some niacin. Vitamin B is also good. Yeah. That's all I really gotta say. Except peace out.